Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today we're going to get back into our body cultivation start. Now where I last left off you is I was rolling some good characters, making sure that they have like decent stats, decent tribulation times, just in general. I don't really like Panda Yaguai that much, but that Quiescence isn't that bad, you know what I'm saying? Well, the first thing that we have to do is eat all the red ginseng. You need 2 for the 2 body cultivators you're going to make, 2 each, and you want to build almost immediately a fireplace. And the reason why that is that opens up all the construction for everything else. Have your extra guys pick up some of these supply crates lying around. These can drop stuff from brownstone to marble. We want to get to getting our stonework up and our forge up so that we can start making iron and we can start making stone stuff, because wood, I'm going to be honest with you, wood completely sucks for like building. If we look into like here, right, wood goes into fire, right, and anything that's fire can set fire to wood. So like what we really want to aim for is getting rock into steel. So we get rock buildings with steel sort of like main fixtures. So what we want to do is build a bonfire, then a timber station, and then a stonework station, and then use the brownstone from these or the marble from these to start working on getting ourselves some stone buildings and iron beds. So yeah, you want to get your 2 body cultivators to eat the geoderma and the red ginseng. Just do that from moment get-go before you even turn the clock on. You can do it this way. Wait until they've ate both and then have them eat again, and that will allow them to break through. We also want to chop down any spirit wood lying around, as we're going to use that for building our breathing space as soon as possible. Another vital thing is making sure that everyone is doing all their jobs, because they're for some reason like started off sort of mixed. So just make sure everyone that's not going to be an inner is doing every job immediately, if you know what I mean. Immediately as soon as you break through, establish your sect. I like to go Wu-Tang gang, and assign your sect leader, which I'm going to assign as Dagda. This is going to open up more sect buildings to you. And immediately what you want to do is open up this, go down here, remold, right, and move to head muscles. The way that body cultivation works is when you start off, you can only refine your muscles or remold your muscles, right? And then as you work through it, you get to remold your bones and then your organs, right? And all the best sort of remolds for body unity, primordial unity body, are in the organs, right? Up until that though, head muscles are like a good thing to just grind XP on. We need to get our level up to level 17 on head muscles, and then we can break through into the next stage, and then 44 for the golden core phase. Everything up to that point really doesn't matter. You can just you don't need like a cultivation room, you don't need special conditions. Body cultivators are actually much easier than the beginner laws to get to the golden core phase as fast as possible, because there's literally no requirements and you can't fuck it up. Other than that, there's 2 ways to remold. There's destruction and acupoint. Destruction basically sets you back. The way that you level up in body cultivation, sort of RNG, you get to remold different aspects of you, and the remold that you get is based on rarity, so you can undo those things with the destruction. But with the acupoint remold, we gain levels and we gain XP. Basically, whenever you gain a level here, you can cash it in and it'll push us up to the breakthrough point here, and when we have 17 levels we can break through basically, and it doesn't take a lot of time. You'll be breaking through into the next stage by the end of the day. So I'm going to set them both to head muscles as soon as possible, and what I'm going to do also is send Ding Dong away on an adventure. I'll show you how to do that. So you just go into world and we want to send him to Mount Full Moon to go on a recruitment mission and to unlock the Tai sect, which progresses the main story if you haven't got to that point. Until that point we just really want to focus on building our timber station, getting a well and a stonework so that we can start building those stone buildings and iron beds. Stick doing a wee storage area so they'll start gathering all the resources that you start building up. You're going to want to get is all our spirit wood here and stuff like that. You're going to want to destroy whatever demon beast that you have here to turn it into equipment for your inners. If you attack this with one of your inners, the mysterious cultivator will kill it in 2 hits, so just do that. When you have things running with your handicraft station, we want to get 2 scented satchels for our inners, 2 bells for our inners, and 2 dice for our inners. Marble if preferable. These scented satchels you can actually make out of the Lanchu hide, so you might want to use that. You're not going to have enough to really do too much with. You'll be able to make like 1 piece of armor or clothing with it, and you can make this with the spare and then make one out of fabric for the other one. It'll do as good. For the dice you sort of want to make sure you have marble at least. When you get enough fabric for a cushion, I would set it in front of whatever wonder that you have and claim it before the mysterious cultivator tries to steal it from you as soon as possible. Once you've reached your destination, go around and talk to people in Mount Full Moon. You can do this by visiting it. You can go around inviting people to your sect. That will cause them to appear at your sect, and then you can eventually invite them into your sect when they arrive there. Make sure to only invite people who have decent stats. You're looking for reasonably about 5 of them. Max sect limit is about 12-13 at this level, but also you're going to find people will come to your sect to join anyway, so you will have a few extra left over anyway. Also, there's some goodies around this town. There's a stamina pill and there's some meals just left out on the floor. Feel free to steal them if no one's looking. No one's going to stop you. And obviously I'm using the one-click favour mod. I don't really like the social game of this game. If you're looking for a guide on that, I could maybe make that if you like. You comment down below asking for it. But one tip on that is their preferences, what they like in gifts and stuff like that is saved in a map seed. So you could come here, figure out everyone's preferences, get them gifts, then come reload, then come back here and you'll know what gifts they wanted and stuff like that, so that you can get them to come to join your sect. But with the one-click favour mod, it's just as easy as just doing this, and, you know. Now, we want to recruit as many people as possible. We want to be at the cap because even though body cultists are easy, I'm going to note that, they require ridiculously large buildings. They require the biggest buildings out of all the other cultivators. Once you've grabbed everything you wanted to get here and invited everyone, you want to interact with this thing and click visit to sect and just have your guy interact with it like this. Then you'll get a little pop-up saying that you've found some place, and now you can leave with your booty or wherever. As soon as your cultivist comes back from his adventure, send them immediately to the ruins of Tai. Also, once you get iron started with your furnace, make sure to build some iron pickaxes and iron timber axes and iron farming tools. It's going to make like construction a lot easier, as well as farming a lot easier. This will also help you with healing people. The acupuncture needle is a good one to pick up as well. As you can see now, I've got all the labels that I could have, and I'm now ready to break through. Now, you really don't need fuck all of anything to break through. Just make sure your mental stat is okay. If you made that those dice and bells and stuff like that I told you to make, you should be able to make, and you made the little cushion in front of your wonder, I think you should be able to break through here to the key density. Shouldn't take too long, shouldn't take any extra requirements, and just fire into it. With that all done, I think I'm going to call it an end here. Next episode, I'm going to go to the golden course phase. Let me know if any of this has been helpful. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe. This is a pretty old game, so any support would help a lot. And thank you guys for watching.